Enter the fall harvest Italian style. Il Piatto's Matt Yohalem shows us how to spice up a meal with Corsican gazpacho.
I'm Chef Matt Yohalem from Il Piatto restaurant in Santa Fe, and today I'm going to make one of my favorite soups, gazpacho. Now, I know what you're thinking. Gazpacho is Spanish, but we make a Corsican gazpacho. Throughout the ages, of course, Corsica has been both Italian and Spanish, so one could easily argue that gazpacho could be Italian coming from Corsica. We're also going to do a little variation on the gazpacho, and we're going to make it yellow. Originally, gazpacho was white. It was made with mayonnaise, and it was made long before they discovered the tomato in the New World. Now, here in the New World, we have a variety of tomatoes, and I'm going to use a yellow tomato to make the gazpacho. This is one of the easiest soups that you can make. You can make it at home really quickly. It can be made simply or fancy, but I'm going to make it fairly simple. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a tomato and just sort of roughly chop it, which I know you can do at home. We're going to take a bell pepper, and we're going to do the same thing. And I've chosen a yellow bell pepper because we're making a yellow soup. If everything in the soup is white or yellow, we'll have a much clearer soup. So I'm going to roughly chop my bell pepper, and I'm going to add that. I'm going to add a little bit of chopped garlic. I'm going to add a white onion to keep my soup white. And again, all you need to do is roughly chop it if you have a decent blender. Bear with me here, because we are doing this live. Nope, there's nobody down low handing me anything. And we're going to add a cucumber. Yep, the cucumber is a little green. If it's a fresh cucumber from the farmer's market or from a local farmer, you don't need to peel it. But if you want to keep your soup white, you can get off some of this green. And rough chop the cucumber into the blender as well. We're going to add some salt, some fresh cracked pepper, a little teeny bit of wine. You can use sherry. And a little bit of vinegar. And lastly, to give it a smooth, velvety texture, we're going to add some of our homemade herbed olive oil. We didn't make the olive oil, but we did infuse it with the herbs. Add this, and very simply, in this super fancy Vitamix blender, we're going to blend it on high. Let it get nice and smooth. We're good to go. All you need to do is refrigerate this. We add our gazpacho to the bowl with a bright, super bright yellow color to it. And I'm going to enhance this just a little bit by adding a little bit of salsa fresca to it. Some color for variety. We're going to take our oil. We're going to drizzle a little oil over it. And you have Corsican gazpacho a la Il Piatto.